So we're going to start this practice standing in Tadasana at the top of the mat. So we can just place the feet to a comfortable distance. Relax the arms by the side. And then just to start with, you can do this with the eyes open or closed. We're going to just lean the pelvis and the chest forward. Try not to bend from the hips. So you feel the weight into the toes. And then just coming back gently to your natural position for standing. And then just doing that 2 or 3 more times. Very subtle awakening of the core taking place here. No need to apply any additional effort to the core, just simply shifting forward. You can imagine you're one of those ski jumpers doing a big fly through the air. And then coming back. And we'll stand tall here. So keeping the weight in the back 2/3 of the feet, lengthening up through the spine, eyes closed or a gentle gaze. Take our hands to wrap around the lower 6 ribs. And a couple of breaths here, encouraging the breath to gently move your hands apart. Allow the full exhalation, natural recoiling of the rib cage back to the center. And through the inhalation, we're moving the rib cage gently out to the sides, belly softly expanding. And a slow exhale. Relax your arms by your side. One more breath like that into the lower lungs. Open the eyes. And inhaling, arms sweep wide. Palms together, fold forward as you exhale. Soft knees. Drop the head. Inhale to a half lift. Let's connect fingers to the shins and lengthen chest forward. And then fold, exhale. Arms sweep wide to stand. Inhaling, press to the earth, reach to the sky. Folding forward, soft knees, exhale. Drop the head. Half lift fingers to shins, long torso and breath. Folding forward, exhale. Arms sweep wide, one more time to stand. And folding forward through the exhale, soft knees. Drop the head. Half lift, fingers ground or shins. And step your left leg back, exhale. Bring the knee to the ground. Inhale, we'll sweep up. And exhale, hands come down. Tuck the back knee, a twist to the right side, inhaling. Exhale, lower hand down. An open twist to the left side. Press the back heel to the back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen your chest. Step back, downward facing dog. Exhale. And let's have a couple of breaths here. Our first downward facing dog for the practice. If you want to do a little bit of a release through the back of the legs one at a time, please do. Stay connected to your breath through the movement. Exhaling to gently lengthen the heels and lift the hips high. We'll come onto the knees, soft elbows, inhaling, looking up. Round through the spine, exhale. Lengthen heart forward, inhale. And child's pose, exhale. If you want, you can stay in child's pose. Or inhale to a kneeling or toe plank. Lower to the ground, exhale. Legs are strong to the earth as we lift the heart, inhaling. And exhale, lengthen down. Through knees or toes to a plank, inhale. And together, downward dog. Exhale. Balancing the breath. And take our right leg high, inhaling up. And exhale, step the foot through. Exhale. Light fingers, breathing in. Stepping forward to the top of the mat. Exhaling, fold. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Arms sweeping wide. Inhaling. Heart space. Exhale. Arms relax down. We return to the breath flowing through the body. Inhaling, arms sweep wide. Folding forward, soft knees. Exhale, drop the head. Lengthen through your inhale. Right leg steps back and the knee comes down to the ground. And just the one breath, inhaling, lengthening up. Exhale, hands gently down. Tuck the toe to lift your knee. Left side twist, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Open to the right. Press the front knee forward. The back heel drives back. Exhaling down. Inhaling length and downward facing dog. Exhale. We'll come onto the knees, soft elbows, opening the chest. Inhale. Rounding the full length of the spine. Exhale. Neutral spine as you inhale. And child's pose, long breath out. Please feel free to stay here in child's pose or inhale into your version of a plank on the knees or the toes. Exhale, we'll lower down. Lift for cobra, inhale and exhale. Knees or toes, inhaling plank and together downward dog, exhale. Prioritizing your breath here. As we stretch out through the arms. The left leg goes high. Lift the right heel up too. Scoop the belly up, hips and heart stay high, giving space for the foot to step through. Opening the collarbones and stepping to the top of the mat. Exhale, we fold. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, arms sweeping wide and heart space. Arms relax down. You might like to place the hands back to the lower ribs for a few breaths. Relaxing arms down. Inhale, arms sweep wide. Exhale, we fold forward. Lengthen spine, inhale. Left leg steps back. We're going to set up for a high lunge here. Inhaling up. You can modify this sequence with the back knee to the ground. Release your left arm down by the side. And then inhale, swap the arms. Exhaling, return back to the start. Inhale, swap the arms and lean the chest forward. Exhale, return back to the start. Same again, or inhaling, bringing the weight into the front leg and swapping the arms. And then exhaling, we come back to the start. Let's do that again. Breathing in just the arms. Exhale. Inhale, arms with the heart sweeping forward. Exhale, back to center. Option of coming into the standing balance, inhale arms, and then exhaling back to the center. If you're on the back knee, lifting the back knee, sweep the left arm up and open into warrior two. Exhale. The legs feel a little fiery, let's ease it off. We'll breathe in, lengthen up. And exhaling, softening through. Then peaceful warrior, opening up, leaning back. Lengthen the front leg, exhale. We come through for Trikonasana. Rolling the chest open. If your top hip wants to lean forward a little to the left side, please don't restrict what it wants to do. Just allowing your body to find the path of least resistance here for you. Everyone's Trikonasana will look a little bit different. And then we'll turn the head to look down. Inhale, press to the back leg to come up. Relax shoulders, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, leaning back. Exhaling, hands frame the front foot. We'll lift the heel and open the chest and step back into your downward facing dog. As always, this is a nice little window to drop into child's pose if you feel like taking a slightly more passive position here. Or we can inhale into a plank on the knees or the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Option of upward dog or cobra again. And then back through. Together we'll meet in downward facing dog. Right leg high, inhale. And we step it through gently. Exhale. Light fingers. And stepping forward, exhaling into the fold. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press to the earth, reach to the sky, melt into your heart, exhale. Arms relaxed by the side. Legs are feeling a little fiery. Brain's getting a little bit of exercise today too. Let's breathe in, arms sweep wide. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift. Right leg steps back. We come up into the high lunge. Option for that back knee to come down, and we just continue the arms and the breath for the next sequence. We'll switch on the brain. Let the right arm relax down. Exhale. Inhale, swap the arms. And exhale. Inhale, lean forward, swap the arms. And exhale, back to neutral. Inhaling, option to lean forward or come into that front leg. And then exhaling back into the lunge. Same again, just the arms, breathe in. And exhale. Heart hovers above thighs, inhale, arms. To the center, exhale. Option to come through into the balance. Exhale. If the back knee's to the ground, we'll lift the knee back up. Right arm sweeps high, inhale. And then take your time, warrior two. Got a squeaky little mat, exhale. We'll breathe in, release the front leg, drawing up to your center. And then exhaling back through the center. So we keep some energy through the back leg and reaching into the back hand. Peaceful warrior, lean back, inhale. And lengthen the front leg. Reach the heart forward, Trikonasana. Prioritizing the quality of your breath here. We'll turn the head to look down. Inhale to come up. Bend the front knee, exhale. Peaceful warrior, breathing in. Exhaling, hands windmill over. Lifting heel. Downward facing dog. Coming through to child's pose is an option. Or inhaling to your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart space. Unlocking the elbows for upward dog. And exhaling through downward facing dog. In child's pose, lifting up through to join us in downward dog. Left leg high, breathing in. And stepping the foot through. Exhale. Inhale. And top of the mat, folding forward. Exhale. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep wide. Through to the heart space, exhale. And then we'll bring our weight into the right foot. Left knee is going to lift up here. Take the left foot to the inside of the right calf, or you can bring it higher up to above the knee to the inner thigh. Just be mindful that your pelvis doesn't twist to the left. We want the front of the hip bones to face forward, and the knee opens through the strength of the outer hip muscles. You can take your arms below the heart height, or you can reach them up for the high branches. Mind with the flow of your breath. We'll gently bring the hands back and place the foot, controlling it back down. Okay, let's go straight through to the other side. So the right knee lifts. We place the foot to the calf or above the knee. Might be helpful for you just to touch your hips. Make sure they're facing forwards and they're not rotating the pelvis. We want the pelvis and the spine to be aligned together here, facing forwards. Any expression with your arms today? Placing the hands down. Placing the foot down with control. Just comfortably stepping the feet apart, relaxing the arms. Just noticing what's taking place for you in this moment, this breath, thoughts, sensations. Allow yourself to be completely present in this moment. And the arms sweep wide, we breathe in, press to the earth as we reach to the sky. Fold forward, exhaling through your center. Half lift, lengthen, and let's fold for a couple of breaths. Exhale. So you can keep this passive, holding the elbows if you like. You can make it a little more active with a bind, either standing on the hands or wrapping around the back of the calves. Keeping our head and neck relaxed. Slightly longer exhalation here, just supporting this process of starting to turn inwards. We'll release our hands gently by the toes. Soften your knees deeply for a half lift with a knee bend. And fold, lengthen the legs, head drops, exhale. Then walking your feet back into downward facing dog. If you feel like one more little flow here, please do, or you can come through to your child's pose or stay in downward dog. Inhaling to the plank if you're flowing. Exhale, chaturanga. Heart lifts through the inhale. And exhale back through downward facing dog. And then we'll all come onto the knees and take a few breaths in any variation of child's pose. So that could be hands under the forehead, could be arms by the side. Want the weight to be further back here, so it's heavier in the hips than it is through the shoulders or knees. You can modify this if you need to by popping a little bit of support between the back of the thighs and calves if your knees need a bit more space. So that could be a rolled up towel. And let's just slowly come up through. If you're comfortable kneeling, we can just pop up there, kneeling. If this doesn't work for the joints, just come through to sit with the legs out in front or cross-legged. Just another little window of presence. Dropping out of the head space into the heart space. We'll come through and take the legs out in front. I'm going to bend the right knee. And you can put the foot on the inside of the leg if you find that your lower back's a little unstable. If the lower back feels pretty stable and healthy there, take it to the outside. It will take your sacroiliac joint into a deeper twist though if you put the foot in this position. So we'll take our right arm behind, breathe length through the spine, inhale up left, then twisting to the right. Another breath in, reach up tall. And then as we exhale, we just let that left hand rest. So it's holding us in space, it's not pulling us into place. The back hand, if you want to softly through those fingers. Working with the breath here. In these twists, it's really nice to breathe into the side of the lungs, a lateral in-breath. Let the long, complete exhale support the process of possibly deepening the twist through the breath, through the muscles that support the spine, not through pulling and pushing of the arms. Turning our head to look forward, breathing in. And opening to the left side. Try and avoid that bow there. We don't really want to twist and flex the spine together. Come back through to the center and we'll change legs for simplicity. So left foot, either inside if you're feeling like you want to support stabilization through the twist, or taking it to the outside. Left arm behind, we breathe in length. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, a bit more length. And then exhaling to soften into our twist. There's no rush. You may find that your twist continues to develop over several more breaths. Turning the head to look forward, breathing in. Opening to the other side. We'll come back to the center. And then let's just finish with a seated forward fold before we do our little lying down. So we'll just start with the hands either side of the legs. Try to lengthen up through the spine. And then if you want to give a little lift with the hips with a blanket or towel, you can. We're just going to start with this feeling of the pelvis moving the spine forward. So the tailbone will get a little bit lighter. The pubic bone will feel like it's moving down towards the ground. So a forward rolling movement of the pelvis. And I'm just letting my hands patiently creep forward. The spine is starting to gently come forward as well here. So we're just moving the pelvis and the spine in the same direction. Now you can have it quite passive if you want to. Just rest the back of the hands. Drop the head down. That beautiful fascial release through the whole posterior, the back line of the body with the head dropped. If you feel like a little bit more engagement and activity, we can hold the calves or the heels. Try not to hold your toes. And we're going to just gently use that connection to guide us a little further forward. Resist too much pulling with the arms, okay? About 3 more breaths here. And then to release out, I want you to think tall through the spine. So the breath is going to continue to be fluid. There's no holding of the breath. And we just walk ourselves back up, thinking tall through the spine, spacious. Once you come up to that neutral position, just rest the hands lightly to the thighs. We'll bend the knees. And then if you want to, you can reach your arms forward and we'll use a little bit of those deeper abdominal muscles to control the lowering down. Again, continue to breathe, please. Once you lie down, either feet to the ground, knees to the chest, or legs can reach out straight. You'll intuitively know what is the best position for your spine. And then we'll just bend the knees, place the feet about hip width apart, arms rest by the side. We'll breathe into soft belly. Relax the chest as we exhale. And engaging the muscles at the back of the hips and buttocks, lifting the spine gently off. Keep the breath flowing here. Just lifting as high as comfortable for you. You can do some arm variations if you like by interlacing your fingers underneath the back, bringing the shoulder blades a little closer together. You could also place the hands to the lower back with the fingers wrapping up the sides of the waist or hips. One more breath. Releasing your hands and then allowing your spine to come back down gently. Again, the breath continues to flow, maintaining control through the engagement of the glutes, the back of the hips and the hamstrings, back of the thighs. Walk your feet a little bit wider there, arms open out wide. We'll inhale, soft belly. Knees gently go to the right as the head rolls to the left, exhale. We can breathe into the twist. And then change sides as you exhale, knees to the left, head to the right. Breathe into the twist. Exhaling, changing sides. Inhale, twist. Exhale one last time, knees to the left, head rolls to the right. Breathe into your twist here. And back to the center, exhale. You might feel completely ready to release into Shavasana, or possibly just want to do a little knee to chest nourishment for the lower back there. And then when you're ready, we'll release the legs. Just a minute or two here, allowing the body to process and absorb the practice. Slow breaths may be helpful if the mind is a little resistant to spend the first few breaths with the exhalation lengthening beyond the length of your inhalation. And then if you're still working with consciously changing the breath, following the end of the exhale, we'll just soften into our natural gentle breath. A little scan through the body from the head down through to the toes, releasing any habitual tension, any patterns of holding or gripping. We'll just start to move the breath again. A little awakening of breath and body. Starting with the smaller joints. An optional stretch here through the length of the body. Bending the knees, and we can roll gently to the right side. Come up to comfortable seated position. No rush to engage in the external or to project too far into the future just yet. We can bring our hands into our heart space, Anjali Mudra. Maybe something that comes to mind now that you would like to cultivate and to nourish a little further into the remainder of your day or evening. We can connect to the divine light that we all have and share with each other and all beings. Namaste.